Today we'll start with wedge constant. So we will not do too many things today. We will work out very limited things, hardly theory plus 1 or 2 questions maximum. Correct? And in the afternoon session today, we will be solving few wonderful questions. Questions in the sense, till now we have done questions which are based on the theory up to any level. Afternoon today we will solve questions which are exactly like exam oriented questions, like JEE main and advanced type question we'll practice. Okay now? Right? Fine. So we are going to start. This topic is called contact constraint. Contact constraint. Okay. So in contact constraint, what we are going to see, suppose I'm going to take an example. So first example I'm taking, let us say that suppose here is a wedge. It's a movable wedge. Okay, it can move on this surface. Over there is a block. I'm taking the block of mass m and the wedge, this angle is theta. This is having mass capital M. So try to understand one thing, that the motion tendency of the block is along the wedge surface in this direction. Correct only. So there I am writing this as acceleration of the block, right? And the wedge is eligible to move along ground. It is eligible to move along ground in this direction. This acceleration I am terming it to be acceleration of the wedge. Situation is clear, no? It's a very simplistic kind of approach. Okay, now? Right. Yeah. So now I'm going to apply a concept. I have to connect these to acceleration, right? If you read books, in books there are plenty of blah blah methods given, this x, this y, that, those, not required at all. We will be doing it with a very smart concept, and the concept moves like this. Suppose this is the wedge surface. Listen to me very carefully. This one is the wedge surface, and just above it I am taking the block. So this one is the block surface. Tell me one thing, both the surfaces are rigid. Both the surfaces are rigid. All right. So if we take 2 points, let us say I'm taking 1 point over here, point A, and 1 point over here, point B. Correct? So I'm writing the separation between A and B can't increase or decrease. Is it okay? And AB is taken perpendicular to the surfaces in contact. I hope this point is clear. Here very simple, you take 2 steel rod. When they are in contact towards each other, since they are rigid, the separation between any 2 points of contact cannot increase or decrease. Correct? So if the length remains constant, if the separation remains constant, what can I write? Can I write there will be no relative motion between A and B along AB? Is this point clear or not? Tell me that first. Up to what we have written, is that clear or not? Akash, tell me.
Sir, relative velocity will be 0, no sir?
There will be no relative motion. Relative velocity is 0. Relative acceleration also equal to 0.
Okay, sir.
Understood now this point? Clear
Yes.
to everyone? Correct? And all these things are happening. Why? Because they're rigid surface. Correct? So from here, V relative along AB is equal to 0. So A relative along AB is also equal to 0. Okay, now? Fine. Clear? My dear friends, please respond. Thank you. Okay. So let us take this diagram once again. Now we will check what I am talking about. Let's say. Check now. This is getting too much flattened. Okay. So now I'm going to take the component. Everyone, please be careful. Check out here. If this is AB, in this direction, what is the component I am going to get? Check. I can divide the components like this. Correct? So if this is theta, this is also going to be theta. Is that okay? So this is going to be how much? AW sine theta. And this is going to be how much? AW cos theta. Is that okay now? Please respond. Yes, Imran.
सर एक बार और बोलो, एक बार और।
Component divide करना है भाई. If this angle is theta, this is also going to be theta.
हाँ एक बार और बोलो ये।
हाँ. So this component is going to be how much? AW cos theta. And the component perpendicular to the wedge is going to be AW sin theta. Is that okay now? Clear hai bhai? This is okay now? All right, fine. So now with this concept, I am going for the application. Now you check. See. So what is the application I am getting? Suppose I have a wedge. Now everyone please be attentive. Now we are entering the main theoretical part. Right. There is a guided wall like this. Through that guided wall, a rod is sliding down. A rod is sliding down like this. You can see the front face of the rod is parallel to the wedge surface. Can you check it out? Right now? So here I'm taking this as a rod. This one is the rod. And this is the wedge. Both can move. The rod is coming down with acceleration A0. Obviously, the only possible direction the wedge can move in the x-axis with acceleration A wedge. Clear for everyone? Please respond if it is clear to everyone. Right? Fine. Now divide the component as I suggested. So this is going to be A0. If I take component along the surface, what is going to be the component? If this is theta, then obviously this is going to be theta, right? So what is this component going to be? A0 cos theta. This is going to be A0 sin theta. I hope this is clear to everyone. It's a very simple component division. Correct. Similarly, you do for the wedge. If I do for the wedge, this is also going to be theta. So this is AW cos theta. This is going to be AW sine theta. Is that okay? Fine, no? Clear? Right. What I suggested, what was the concept? Concept was at the instant of impact, the relative acceleration along the line perpendicular to wedge surface is equal to 0. Is that okay? That was the concept we had. So check out what is the acceleration component that we have perpendicular to the wedge surface. What are the components? We have a naught cos theta and we have AW sine theta. Check the diagram. We have a naught cos theta and we have AW sine theta. Is it okay? A naught cos theta, AW sine theta. So can I write A naught cos theta is equal to AW sine theta? What is the relation we are getting now? That's the relation. Fine. So what is the constant we got? Acceleration of the rod is equal to acceleration of the wedge into tan theta. This is the equation to be remembered. Very, very important. This is actually wedge constraint here. Okay, no? Fine. Understandable? Pushkar.
सर ऊपर लो ना थोड़ा.
Okay.
सर और ऊपर लो. और बस 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 बस. Okay. हो गया सर.
Right.
थोड़ा नीचे लो. बस. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Is it done? Everyone understood? No? There is no doubt. Right? Confirm? Chalo. Now let's proceed. Now we will do force analysis. You see. Yogananda?
Sir, can we consider that A sin theta is equals to AW cos A?
No,
AW
no,
cos.
no, no. Because the rod will slip in that direction.
Okay, sir.
Got it? So that is
Okay,
the
sir.
concept. Now we cannot do anything along the wedge surface. Shashi?
Sir, can you scroll up, sir? Some.
Yeah. But it is in Telugu,
Okay.
no? Maybe this
Sir,
is
more,
an,
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Fine. So now we are going for the force analysis. So please be careful while we are doing the force analysis. Again, I'm redrawing the diagram. So this is the wedge. Yes, Ritan, tell me.
So scroll
Tell me.
one
Scroll up.
scroll up,
Okay. Okay.
still more.
Done.
Enough.
Right. So now you try to understand that there will be normal reaction acting between the rod and the wedge surface. Okay, so I will be showing them with different colors. So let us say the normal direction that is acting on the wedge surface is in that direction, perpendicular to the surface in contact. This is N. So you see this N will have two components, one along X direction and another along Y direction. If this is theta, this is also theta. So this component is going to be N sine theta. Okay, what will happen to the rod? For the rod, it will be acting exactly in opposite direction. Like this. This is the normal direction here. So you can take the component. This component is going to be N sine theta. And since this angle is theta, this is going to be N cos theta. Okay. Now you answer me a question. Listen to me very carefully what I am asking and then answer me. Which particular force is responsible for the motion of the wedge? Answer me precisely. Which particular force is responsible for the motion of the wedge? Is it N? Is it N cos theta? Or is it N sin theta? Correct only. This is responsible for the motion of the wedge, N sin theta, because it was having acceleration in this direction. This is the direction of acceleration of the wedge. Arey yaar, why your chat box they have not opened? I'll ask them today to create the chat box. It will be very easy then to respond. Okay. So now this is the direction of the acceleration of the wedge. So I will write N sin theta will move the wedge along horizontal direction. Okay, na? Correct. So in that direction, I can write Newton's laws of motion. So along x-axis, I can write summation of fx is equal to m into ax. So what is summation of fx? Only one force acting, N sin theta, is equal to mass of the wedge into acceleration of the wedge. Right? So N is equal to how much it is coming? MW AW by sin theta. Clear or not? Please respond. Right. Already we got the value of AW. Can't you see? Here AW equal to AW is equal to A naught cot theta. Right? So we'll substitute. We will get mass of the wedge A naught cot theta divided by sin theta. So we are getting MW A naught cos theta divided by sin square theta. This is the normal reaction value that we'll obtain from here. Okay? Please note it down. Akash?
Sir, why they are not cancelling each other, sir? Sin n sin theta.
Who are cancelling? Who are not cancelling?
Sir, n is the normal reaction, no, sir. So it should be action reaction pair, sir.
They will be action reaction pair when we consider the motion of the entire system. But here we are considering the motion of the only wedge.
So then why not n sin theta and n sin theta will be cancelled?
I am saying you a very simple thing that we live in India. Then you are asking me, why don't you live in the earth? We live in earth. I am not denying that. But in earth, there is a special country called India where we are born. We are very fortunate and proud enough. So here, this rod and the wedge is the earth, and the wedge is India. So when we consider the rod and the wedge as a single system, there this n sin theta will cancel. But if we just want to apply the force equation only for the wedge,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Bigness Mama, clear? Varun,
Sir, can you give some time for copying?
you are not getting the PDF?
Yes, sir, I am getting.
That's it. So just do it rough. Do not do in a fair copy. Whenever I'm doing this derivation, na, take a rough copy and just quickly go through it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Chalo, do it
Okay.
once. Everyone, chalo. Divit,
Sir, I'm not getting PDF, sir.
you're not getting.
Yes, sir.
Contact Mr. Pushkar Kale.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Okay.
and one more. Is contact mixture constraint is also there for this week syllabus, sir? Mixture
Mi-
constraint.
Mixed constant is a wedge and pulley you are talking.
But in book there is a ring sliding like that there, sir.
No. I mean, we can do it. It's not a big deal.
Yes, sir.
The toughest constraint is already over. It is the string constraint, which is the toughest one. Remaining all are easy.
Okay.
Don't worry. In
Okay, sir.
afternoon today, we'll work out some splendid questions. All mixing
Okay,
this,
sir.
this and that, this and that. Don't worry. Okay, na? Chalo.
Okay, sir.
So this is clear to everyone. Thank you. Do a lollipop type question now. This angle is given to be 37 degree. This is moving with 8 meter per second square because of a rod is hitting it. Okay. So the wedge mass is given to be 10 kg. Mass of the rod is given to be 4 kg. They're asking find the normal reaction exerted by wedge on the rod along vertical direction. Chalo, do it. It's very easy. Vignesh Mama,
200 by 3 Newton.
200 by 3 Newton.
3 Newton.
Anybody agrees with Vignesh? 200 by 3 Newton. Check it. No? Okay. Shashi?
Sir, 400 by 3 Newton.
Yeah, Vignesh Mama. Pritam?
Sir, I'm also getting 400 by 3, sir.
Atik? Atik, tell me.
Sir, 400 by 3 Newton.
Okay, Dinesh?
I'm getting 1600 by 9, sir.
Oh my god. Cherry?
Is got 400 by 3 newtons.
Okay. Aditya?
400 by 3, sir.
Mama?
Sir, I forgot, sir. I substituted 4 in place of 8. 800 by 3 Newton, sir. 400 by 3 Newton.
Which one is correct? 200 by 3, 400 by 3?
400. 400 by 3.
Chalo, okay, fine.
Sir.
So we got normal reaction N is equal to MW AW by sine theta. That's we got earlier. So MW is how much? 10 into AW is given to be 8. That is divided by 3 by 5. So we are getting 400 by 3 Newton. Right? Correct only, no? So this is the normal reaction that is acting in this direction.
320 by 3 Newton.
What is the component of this along the vertical direction? That is n cos theta. So answer is actually n cos theta. That is 400 by 3 into 4 by 5. So answer is 320 by 3 Newton. This is the required answer. Are Baba, read the question, what they are saying. Exerted by wedge on the rod along vertical direction. So they are asking component of normal reaction in the vertical direction. That's it. Yes, Mr. Rahul Rao.
So same answer, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Clear now, everyone? You got it? No doubt is there? Chalo. Now let me create the doubt. So here comes the doubt. This is a bigger wedge. Now this is a fixed wedge. It's a fixed wedge. All right. This angle is theta. It is kept on the ground. Over it, there is a smaller wedge. So this angle is also going to be theta. This is a wedge. Mass is given to be, let us say, MW. And over it, blocks are kept like this. Continuation. Masses are M, M by 2, M by 4. In series, it is kept. If the system is released from rest, find the acceleration of the wedge and also calculate. Acha, tag the blocks as 1, 2, 3 like this. Also calculate the normal reaction between 1 and 2. Chalo, rock stars, come on. Do it. Altaf,
Sir, can you scroll up?
scroll up. Previous page actually you were asking. Okay.
No, sir. Little down. Scroll down little. Okay, sir. Okay. 1 minute.
Chalo. Solve it. Try whatever you can. Don't worry. May it be right, may it be wrong. Doesn't matter. But try it. Chalo, I will help you in one thing. When we are going for the solution, first of all, this block system is there, no? M, then M by 2, then M by 4, and it goes on. Atik?
Sir, A is equals to 2G sin theta.
No, Atik. We'll check. This is a bit complicated one. Wait for some time. We'll do it. Okay. So this block system, our first target should be replace this series of blocks. Listen to me now. No hand raising. Series of blocks with a single block. So I'm going to replace all the blocks with a single block. Suppose its mass is going to be M prime. So what is going to be the total mass? Tell me. M plus M by 2 plus M by 4 plus M by 8. Continuation. Okay, no? Sequence and series, you know maths better than me. So it comes 1 by 1 minus half. So M prime comes to be 2M. That's what it is needed here. So now you redraw the diagram and try to figure out what can be the consequence of force or acceleration relation. So now here is the fixed pulley, fixed wedge, the bigger one. This is theta. Then over which the smaller wedge is kept. This is the smaller wedge. This angle is theta. And over it, only one block is placed. What is the mass of it? 2m. What is the mass of this wedge? mw. I hope now you can do. At least try now. Everyone, please go for it. Harsha?
Sir, can you please scroll up, sir? Little bit, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, down. Okay, sir. Okay. Sir.
Yeah. Dinesh?
Sir, I had doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, in this M prime, we are finding that A by 1 minus R in that only, no, sir?
Yes. Right.
Sir, in that we'll find the common difference means we'll get minus half, no, sir?
Huh? What?
In this
Common
M2
difference
minus
is half.
Sir?
Common difference is half.
Sir, minus half, sir.
How it is minus half?
Sir, M by 2 minus M, no, sir?
Babu re. It's a mass scalar factor, baba.
Oh, okay.
It is decreasing by a factor half. That's it.
Okay, sir.
That's it.
I have thought like that, sir.
No. Chalo.
Okay, sir.
Now see, what I'm going to do, I'm going to separately write force equation for the smaller wedge as well as for the block. Okay, now? So first I'm doing force analysis for the smaller wedge. Achha, before that, you try to understand one thing. See, the wedge will accelerate in that direction, no? This is A0. Correct only? And in which direction the block is moving or accelerating? In this direction. If you stand on the ground, what will you see? That this wedge is coming down along the surface and the block is moving along this line. Try to understand. Before some time, the block is here. After that time, it is here. After some time, the block will be here. So it is moving along Y, no? Correct? It's okay now? Fine. Understood? Right. So now let me write the force equation for the wedge. Everyone, please look at it carefully. So I'm writing the force equation for the smaller wedge. Tell me, the bigger wedge will supply some kind of normal reaction. Correct? No? In what direction? Suppose in that direction. Let us call this as N2. Fine. As the block is kept over it, so the block will give a normal reaction in that direction. Let us say this is N1. Right? Clear? Downward force is how much? M wedge into G. Right? And this is the direction of acceleration. A naught. Is this okay for everyone? Please confirm me. All right. Good. Clear to everyone? Pushkar?
सर कुछ नहीं.
कुछ नहीं तो ऐसे हाथ क्यों उठा दिया बे?
सर मैंने नहीं उठाया सर, सच में.
हाँ तो कोई और आया होगा उधर में. चलो. So now let me consider the axis along this line. This is X and this is Y. Okay, clear? Fine. So now let us divide the component. See, this here Newton's laws of motion, whatever we have been doing in the class, I am just giving you a simple advice. You can take it as a stern warning also. Things will become easier when you are understanding in the class. But if you do not practice these things for sufficient number of times at home, after one day they will become completely unknown to you. You will forget everything. So my suggestion to all of you, whatever we have been doing in the class, in a particular class, after the end of the class in the evening, please go through all these structures, analysis and free body diagram at least for 2 times. Correct? See, when chapter comes over, when you come in the middle of the mechanics or you go into the other domain like thermodynamics and all, the bigger challenge is not the understanding or concept. The bigger challenge is remembrance. So majority of the student who says that, sir, when we are studying about, say, let's say thermodynamics, or we are working on the other topic, we can't understand mechanics. No, it is not right. Problem is that they forgot. So you should not forget. Shivani. Okay, no? Somebody raised hand in your name. Yeah. Fine, no problem. I have removed. Chalo. So now, do one thing. I'm going to analyze the forces. So before analyzing the forces, take the component of N1. In these two directions. Right? Tell me, if this is theta, this also we got theta. So that means this is theta, right? No? So this is MWG cos theta. And in that direction, how much component will we get? MWG sin theta. All right. If this is theta, this is also theta. So this is N1 cos theta. This is N1 sin theta. Component division is okay. No doubt is there, no? Fine. Everyone, please respond if it's okay. Right. So now note down the equation. So I'm writing the equation like you think about this direction. Everyone, this is mass of the wedge. How much net force is acting in that direction? Tell me. It is N1 sin theta plus MWG sin theta. Is that okay? And what is the acceleration in that direction I have taken? A naught. So what is the equation I'm going to write? N1 sin theta plus MWG sin theta is equal to MW into A naught. That is equation number 1. Is that clear? Now, let us come to the other direction. What is the direction? Perpendicular to the wedge surface. So if I go on perpendicular to the wedge surface, what is the situation we are getting? This is MW. One force we have in that direction, that is N2. And in this direction, how many forces we have? N1 cos theta plus MWG cos theta. So in this direction, along this direction, acceleration is equal to 0. There is no acceleration because acceleration there is only along wedge surface. So what is the equation? N2 is going to be N1 cos theta plus MWG cos theta. This is equation number 2. Okay, na everyone? If there is any doubt, feel free to ask doubt. It's okay? Any doubt, please? Harsha? Chandra, Chepura, Babu.
Sir, scroll up, sir, a bit, sir, that's it. Until the diagram. No, that's it, sir. Thanks, sir.
So this is clear to everyone now? The force equation for the smaller wedge. Right? Similarly, now let us concentrate on the block. So block of mass m prime. Now let us check. M prime equal to how much we got? 2m. What are the forces? One force is upward acting in this direction, that is N1. Downward force is how much? 2mg. Correct? Acha, what is this acceleration will be? Tell me. Check out na. Think. See, the wedge was coming down with acceleration A. All right. So this angle will become theta. How much will be this acceleration? A cos theta. What is this? A sin theta. So acceleration of the block in the downward direction is A naught sin theta. Look at the diagram. Go back to the initial diagram. Here, check. It is coming down by A naught. So what is this AB? AB will become A naught sin theta. Is it okay now? If anyone has any doubt, please tell me. With this acceleration, do you have any doubt? Okay. So since it is coming downward, so I can write summation of Fy is equal to m into Ay. Apply this equation. 2mg is greater than n1. So 2mg minus n1 is equal to 2m into A naught. Oh, let me have some space. So we will write 2mg minus n1 is equal to 2m into A naught sin theta. This is equation number 3. Then I am giving a very simple task. What is that? Solve 1, 2 and 3 and tell me what is A naught coming. Chalo everyone, go for it. Solve 1, 2 and 3 and tell me how much A naught is coming. Quickly, everyone. Akash.
So the direction of AB is downwards and A naught sin theta is also downwards, sir. So then
Yes.
why can't we write why we are not adding them, sir?
AB itself is equal to A naught sin theta only, no?
सर उसे ऐड भी तो किया जा सकता है.
है मतलब तेरा हिसाब से 2 इक्वल टू 3 इक्वल टू 5?
नो सर.
ये कौन सा मैथ है बे?
सर लेकिन वहां पे n1 sin थीटा 1 प्लस m वेज g sin थीटा को तो ऐड कर रहे हैं ना.
कहाँ पे ऐड कर रहे हैं?
सर यही वाला डायग्राम.
फोर्स ऐड कर रहे हैं, एक्सेलरेशन को किधर ऐड कर रहा है बे?
ओके सर. ओके सर.
चलो.
रिलेटिव एक्सेलरेशन 0 है ना.
हाँ.
ओके सर. थैंक यू सर.
या. Raja, tell me.
Sir, I stuck that in force analysis for the small wedge, sir.
Which one?
I stuck that, sir. I mean, I am not able to understanding the concept for
Which part? Which part?
force analysis for the smaller wedge after that.
Simple. Why? If total force is equal to mass into acceleration. Here the direction I am taking along the wedge surface and perpendicular to the wedge surface. So just find out what is the net force acting parallel to the wedge surface. That is equal to mass into acceleration. Find out what is the total force acting perpendicular to the wedge surface. There is no acceleration.
Yes. Okay, sir.
That's it. Correct, no?
Okay, sir.
It's simple, Raja. Do not try to understand too many concepts. It's simple. Just find out forces acting in one particular direction. Net force is equal to mass into acceleration. Perpendicular to the wedge, net force equal to mass into acceleration. Now, since there is no acceleration, so net upward force equal to net downward force. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Understood?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Now,
right. Tell me how much A naught value is coming. Show me after calculation. Show me on the screen. उसका रो मत, थोड़ा बहुत पेन तो लेना पड़ेगा ना. ये सब हाई फाई वाला क्वेश्चन है. ऐसे पब्लिकली मत रोना यार, खराब लगता है. No, Dinesh. M will not stay. M factor will not stay. Okay, check it. M factor will not stay. Let me check if anyone at least gets the correct calculation. Puneet, acceleration in terms of g and cos theta sin theta. No n2 mw has to stay. You have to eliminate all these factors. N2, N1, m should not stay. That's it. How much it is going to be? If you calculate, let me write. This much is going to come. 3g sin theta divided by 1 plus 2 sin square theta. This is going to be the final answer. Is that coming? Huh? Pujita, okay, na? Yeah, right. Okay, there was a step 2 in the question also. What was that? Did you remember? They were asking the normal reaction between 1 and 2. Where is 1 and 2? Here is 1 and 2. So I'm just leaving by drawing the diagram. This is M. This is M by 2. So what is going to be the diagram? Tell me. On M. This is N1 acting. Downward force is how much? Mg plus this normal direction is there N12. On M by 2, upward force is N12. Downwards its own weight is acting. छोटा हो गया रे. Wait. So here you take M by 2. So what forces I'm indicating now? Now in the upward direction, N12 will come. Correct? Clear only? Downward direction, how much force will come? M by 2 into G. Right? What about this force? There will be some normal direction, na? You take this as N prime. N prime will be equal to how much? M by 4 plus M by 8 plus M by 16 dot into G. Got it? Clear? That means whatever masses lying above it, all its combined weight will be giving a normal direction in this surface. Correct? So force equation for this one is going to be how much? This is coming down. So mg plus n12 minus n1 is equal to m into a naught sine theta. This is 1. What is the force equation for this one? M by 2g plus n prime minus n12 is equal to m by 2 into a naught sine theta. अरे यार a naught sine theta. Okay, this one is a little bit complicated, but the reason I did it because if you practice this question a number of times, you will never get stuck in any of the wedge related question. This involves every single concept that we can have regarding wedge related question. Okay, Puskar Baba, 5 times practice minimum. ठीक है ना? और कल सुबह सुबह क्लास में आते ही मुझे पहले कॉपी गिन के दिखा देना 5 बार ट्राई किया तुमने. समझ गया?
हाँ सर. सर वो काइनेमेटिक्स के पीडीएफ है क्या सर आपके पास?
तो हमेशा इररिलेवेंट सवाल क्यों पूछता है बे? अभी कहाँ पे न्यूटन्स लॉ चल रहा है, तो काइनेमेटिक्स के बारे में पूछ रहा है.
सर वो एक लड़का पूछ रहा है सर मेरे से, उसको काइनेमेटिक्स के नोट्स चाहिए सर, पीडीएफ चाहिए.
आजकल बड़ा फेमस हो गया है यार.
सर आपकी वजह से सर दिन भर मैसेज आते रहते हैं, ये पीडीएफ सेंड कर, वो पीडीएफ सेंड कर.
पैसे चार्ज करना स्टार्ट कर अभी. बोल एक पन्ने के लिए 50 पैसे के हिसाब से लगेगा, डिलीवरी चार्ज अलग से और 10 रुपया लगता है नेट चार्ज उसको पीडीएफ में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए. एकदम पक्का हिसाब से Yeah, kinematics. See, kinematics. I don't have PDF, but I think I have those photocopies. That photos I'll send. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, clear. Chalo, bye bye. Go for lunch, or another class is there. Okay. So sorry. Chalo. Okay, fine. See you in the afternoon. Everybody, please come on the afternoon. Afternoon, we'll solve real few interesting questions. Okay. Chalo. Bye.